slide into 3 and 4. Robinson on the inside, Hoffman on the outside. Move Robinson back up to second. Here comes Bowersock looking to the outside. Hoffman to the inside. Bowersock to the outside. No, right there. Oh, blanket over the top 4 cars. Nick Hoffman now at the second. Jerry Bowersock trying to take it away. Just 3 laps to go. Kurt Spalding leads. It's a battle for the final transfer spot. Nick Hoffman in the 2, Jerry Bowersock in the 5. They go wheel through turns 1 and 2. One of those 2 drivers may end up winning this one yet. Kurt Spalding leads, side by side for second and 3 and 4. That's a battle for the final transfer spot. White flags in the air. Who's it going to be? Hoffman going for the lead. Bowersock going for the lead. They're 3 wide for the lead down to the 1-2. Bowersock goes to the outside. Hoffman on the inside for the win. Hoffman in the 2, Spalding in the 111, Bowersock in the 5, through 3 and 4 for the final time, and beat Hoffman in the line. Bowersock takes second, Spalding third. At this point, Allen has only 1 to go. Joe Wartburg wins the 0-0 into the 3rd spot, outside of Joe Rokas. Allen on the outside, moves by David Mielke. Mielke may not be done yet. Here comes Joe Wartburg on the outside. 3 cars battling for 2 transfer spots. It'll come down to the checkered flag. Nick Allen's going to get the win. The 2nd spot will go to David Mielke. 3rd will go to Joe Wartburg. 4th spot goes to Joe Rokas, and Trent Young rounds out the top 5. Maynard like a hot knife through butter. He'll try. Oh, and Illinois slides off at 3 and 4, and he makes it work. He'll work. Oh, and Maynard into the wall, and he will not cross the line. I think Babcock won it. Are you kidding me? What a turn of events on the final lap of heat race number 5. And we'll have to wait and see what the official timing and scoring says on this one. So, ladies and gentlemen, your winner going to the transponder scoring, the electronic timing and scoring, by 9 1/1000ths of a second, the 22 of Matt Mavert. Wow, and there is a look at the side of that race car, and may be worth noting the official start-finish line here at Eldora is just a smidge to the left of the flag stand. That's where the official scoring loop is. Drivers know this. They are mentioned that at the drivers' meeting. 10 laps to the finish, top 2 to the A. Green flag is out, and we're racing. Oh, 1 car upside down on the front straightaway, and that will put us under a red flag as Jim Brown in the 100 got upside down on the front straightaway, and he just keeps right on rolling into the infield. 9 green flag is out, and we're racing. Well, Denny Swartz gets into the 89, and that's going to pile him up over in turn number 2. Atkins and Stroop side by side. Starts with a head full of steam in 1 and 2. Gets held up behind the 7 of Atkins. He's alongside the 88, and it looks like the start of the race at the end of lap number 1. Side by side up front. Atkins widens his car out, coming off the corner. He's your leader. And the 7. Stroop with the 45 is second. The 88 is Scotty Orr. Third. The SA to Chris Stotts is 4th. Scotty Orr now trying to look to the inside of Doug Atkins. Oh, all right there. Good racing in heat race number 8. Here comes Chris Stotts down to the inside of Scott Orr. Stotts down to the inside of battle for the final transfer spot. Chris Stotts will power that car down to the inside. He'll try a slider in 3 and 4. He clears him and brings Swartz with him. Scotty Orr with maybe some problems on the 88 car falls back. Denny Swartz saw him pull down the inside of Chris Stotts and try to take second spot away and do so. Swartz muscles his way to the second spot. He'll set his sights down on your race leader, Doug Atkins. Stotts back down to the inside of Swartz. Can't make us take white flags out. This is a good battle. Who's going to win it? Swartz going to try to go to the outside. Now we'll try to look inside of Doug Atkins. Atkins trying to hang on for 1 more lap. Swartz gets the wall. Stotts goes by. Stotts back into the final transfer spot. Here comes Scotty Orr. Orr down to the inside of Stotts. He'll lay a thunder to him. Trying to take it away. Atkins wins. Stotts second. Orr third. And Swartz 4th. What a race. Brian Shirley trying to jump into the race lead instead. It'll be Jeep Van Wormer with the advantage coming off the the corner. Dwayne Chamberlain with a wild move into 3 and 4. Dwayne Chamberlain, holy cow, 2 for the price of 1. He'll move up into the third spot. Van Wormer fires and the green flag is out. Chamberlain, the beneficiary of that. He hooks a long chain up to the back of Van Wormer's car and going to tow that entry into the second spot. Look at Dwayne Chamberlain fly. He may not be done yet. Chamberlain with a power slide job through 3 and 4. Chamberlain comes out with the race lead. Holy cow! Dwayne Chamberlain from 6th up to 1st. Van Wormer returns the slider down in 1 and 2. Good race here in the late model heat number 1. Slide job after slide job. Chamberlain will try it again. No, can't get it done that time at 3 and 4. Van Wormer slams shut the door. And Chamberlain got too high. Got a little greedy and grabbed the wall that time down in turns 1 and 2. Still able to hang on to the second spot, but he ripped part of the spoiler off, and that's going to allow Jason Fager to move up into second. Fager momentarily takes second. Chamberlain will try a slider out in 1 and 2. He'll get it done. Fager returns the favor coming off the corner. Here comes Jason Fager. Right flag's out. Who's it going to be? Fager right there. Van Wormer right there. Here comes Fager down to the inside. They're side by side in the lead. Jason Fager moves into the lead. Chief Van Wormer going to try to go back by. Is in another last lap pass to Eldora. Van Wormer tries to go to the inside. Not going to happen. Last lap pass. Fager with the win. And Nick Layton will get the advantage going down into 1 and 2. And at the move that Coulter makes down the back straightaway. Couple cars come together. The 77 goes around, and that'll put us under the yellow. Here comes Andrew Realm down to the inside, and Chad Smith breaks loose. Justin Coulter with nowhere to go. Nick Layton moves. Wow, it's like gangbusters out there. Oh, baby. Jake Hawkins got in the back of Ryan Vanderveen. Andrew Realm got in the back of Jacob Hawkins. Hawkins try to pull the dues block 20 down to the inside of Vanderveen. He'll take the second spot away. Justin Coulter's worked his way from the back of the field up to 5th. He's trying to work into a transfer spot. Latham pushes up the racetrack again in 3 and 4. Jacob Hawkins tries spot. New leader. Jacob Hawkins. Second place. Now Andrew Realm. Move Latham back to the 3rd spot. Will we see another last lap pass here in Eldora? Realm tucks into the rear deck lid of Jake Hawkins. He'll stay that way down the back straightaway. Into 3 and 4. Realm going to drive it deep into 3 and 4 on the bottom. Coming off the corner side by side. A race for the win to the line. He'll go to Hawkins.
Dixon will lead Hoffman up at turn 4 now. More trouble. One car spins. 2 others get into him. One rolling over. Side over side 4 times before resting on its left side. The caution's out.
28 cars have been taken out of the field of 130, and it all comes down to this: the UMP National Championships. 25 laps, $3,000 to win. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is showtime.
Wheels up top of the racetrack. A couple of drivers battling for 4th, almost running out of racing room. Mike Harrison's your leader. Then comes quick Nick Hoffman. They're still punching and gouging around. One car hits the pits in 4. Slides down across the competitors. Everybody stays green and racing forward. Mike Harrison's your race leader. He is putting a whooping on him right now in the early going. They're working on lap number 6. Harrison has a straightaway advantage over Nick Hoffman. In fact, the closest racing traffic to Harrison lines out his front view as he's closing up on the back markers. Meanwhile, the battle for 3rd is pretty intense. It's Matt Mabry, wheels and deals up to the 3rd position.
The Steel Mill Illinois driver moves up in the 3rd. Tyler nicely grabs the wall down the back straightaway. Gracely, who is running in the 5th spot, loses the motor coming down the front straightaway, and that is a tough break for the Kentucky driver. He's starting to those drivers. Joey Kramer is going up above the cushion. Meanwhile, trouble for the 21 of Nick Allen. He's off the pace. A tough break for the driver that comes into this in second in the UMP National Point standings. Green flag is out, and Hoffman doesn't come caught up to speed as quickly as Melky would like to do. 3 wide for the lead in 1 and 2. Maverick grabs the wall. Here comes David Melky, the Michigan driver. Works his way up into the 2nd spot with a bolt move down in turns 1 and 2. Out front in this one, though, still Mike Harrison. Melky in to see if he has anything for him. Hoffman in 2nd. Babcock down to the inside of Matt Maverick. Babcock will move the 20 car up into the 4th spot, and he's not done yet. Jeff Babcock's got a fast hot rod. He'll go to the very outside of the speedway. Try to take positions away. Oh, and down they close on him down the front stretch. Jeff Babcock, are you serious? Babcock started 13th in this one, and he is on the move in the St. Henry Nightclub Vesper Owens Motorsports number 20 car. Oh, Harrison! Trouble for your race leader, Mike Harrison. Harrison is slowing the back straight away, and that's going to give the lead to Nick Hoffman. Nick Hoffman's going to soon clear the field with 5 laps to go. Kramer off the pace as well. Trouble for Joey Kramer. What a wild turn of events here in the A-main. Unbelievable. Green flag is about to fly. Here we go. Hoffman and that elite chassis, motors back out to the lead. David Melky moves around. Jeff Babcock for 2nd. Move the 87 car into the 2nd spot. Babcock falls to 3rd. Babcock falls to 4th. Matt Maverick moves by. Babcock can go back by Maverick down the 1st straightaway. That's the battle for the 3rd spot. But Nick Hoffman, who inherited this race with 5 laps to go, is now 1/2 mile away from standing on the stage at Eldora Speedway. An Eldora winner and a winner of the UMP Nationals. Here's the Big E. The battles behind the racetrack aren't going to matter. Into 3, on the 4th for the final time. Your winner is going to be Nick Hoffman.
Quick, Nick Hoffman's out of the car. He's the winner at the UMP Open Wheel Modified National Championships at Eldora Speedway. And Nick, I know you're all pumped up. There we go. He's going to do the flip, and he does it on the stage. What about that? I guess that means you're pretty happy. Congratulations.
I can't believe this, you know, to win the biggest race of the year at the beginning of the year, and then to win the biggest one at the end of the year. It's just unreal.
Pretty well modified. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you, sir. This has been a long, hard road, man. In 2010, we led this deal till 3 weeks ago when Mike Harrison passed us. But just to finally get it done and be on this Eldora stage and be crowned champion, you know, it's just amazing.
Well, we'll step aside momentarily and let them they're doing a photo with you. For remarkable achievement this year. Congratulations, national title. You'll remember it for some time to come.
Thank you, sir.
Devin Gilpin out of Columbus, Indiana, gets the national title and UMP Open Wheel Championship in 2012. And he hails from Columbus, Indiana, and he had a heck of a year, didn't he, Dustin?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is showtime. Jason Fager gets the whole shot. Through turns 1 and 2 and down the back straightaway. Side by side for 2nd into 3 and 4. Matt Miller on the inside of Dennis. Move Miller up into the 2nd spot. Fager leads lap 1. Miller 2nd. Eric 3rd. Hawkins 4th. And Scott James rounds out the top 5. And T.J. Warner falls back to 6th. Fager leads it. Still also on that down, but now look at him. The last cars are 3 wide in front of Fager. How's he going to thread that needle? He can. He'll have to back off the throttle. Trying to look by the cars. The light car is absolutely stacked up in front of your race leader. That's what Matt Miller wants to see. Who runs in 2nd? Dennis runs flag is back out, and we're underway. Fager under fire, down the front straightaway. Van Ormer's found a racing groove to his liking. He'll go to the inside, move to the 55 car around Dennis Erb, take the third spot away. Erb going to try to battle back on the bottom. They go side by side through turns 3 and 4. Van Ormer up top, Erb on the bottom, and Van Ormer moves the 55 car up in the sole possession of third. 87 also going one lap down. Meanwhile, Matt Miller and Jeep Van Ormer trying to use the laps out of their advantage and close in. One car off the pace, the 23 being Ryan Vanderveen. He'll make the hard turn into the infield. As does the 56 of Jet Walsh, the other two drivers out of the event. Riggs now back under full speed, but Matt Miller tries to slip by Miller off the pace. Matt Miller is slowing down the back straightaway. A tough break for him, and that'll move Jeep Van Ormer up into the second spot. Yellow flag waves as the 20 of Jake Hawkins has made hard contact again. He slows on the racetrack, as does your second place car of Matt Miller, and that'll change the complexion of things from 25 laps down, 15 laps remaining in this 40-lap main event for the late models. Jeep Van Ormer trying to get a run up there on the high side of the speedway. Meanwhile, Wayne Chin moves around Andrew Leon. Move Wayne Chin up into the number 4 position. Brian Shirley still working the inside of the racetrack. He'll move up to 5th. Good luck to score from 13th up in the 5th spot. Andrew Leon now they're trying to get back by Brian Shirley, and he'll do so. Van Ormer trying to make some hay, running along the wall. Fager up on the high side as well. Out front in this one, still a good battle for the second spot. Dennis Erb trying to find a way around the 55 of Jeep Van Ormer. Van Ormer really driving that car high into the corner. Erb slips up a little bit coming out the corner. Let him take the bit for Wayne Chin. Chin will drive down to the inside. He'll try a slider on Dennis Erb. Chin momentarily takes third spot away. They're side by side. Now the front stretch. Wayne Chin will run Dennis Erb in the 28. Chin, Jang, Tall, move Wayne Chin up into the third spot. Shovel Dennis Erb back to 4th. Wayne Chin's not done yet. Are you kidding me? Wayne Chin trying to move the one car up into the second spot. He'll go down to the inside. Can't get the job done. He tries to take the second spot away from Jeep Van Ormer, but Wayne Chin driving like a madman here in this feature event as the 81 Riggs falls out. So Jason Fager still a top fight for the whole pack, but a highly entertaining battle for the second spot between Van Ormer and 55, Chin in the 1, and Erb in the 28. Chin looking down to the inside, now looking high, now looking low. On the 55 of Van Ormer. They'll go by that car on the court. Here comes Chin with a slider in 1 and 2. Momentarily takes the second spot away. Oh, hold on. Wayne Chin moves into the second spot. Can he complete the run? Wayne Chin with 9 laps to go. Does he have anything for your race leader? Jason Fager. Chin hasn't just taken second spot away. Wayne Chin is driving away from the third place car of Jeep Van Ormer. Van Ormer comes under fire from Dennis Erb. Over down to the inside. Those two cars wheel to wheel off. Turn them over down to the third spot. That last time by now, Chin's still faster. Wayne Chin is faster every lap. Oh, trouble. Over in turn number 2 is the 55 of Van Ormer and the 3 of Shirley. They slid sideways, but they didn't stop. Those cars spun sideways over in turn 2, but both drivers able to keep on going, and that caution flag will set up a dramatic finish in the UMP Nationals. Can Wayne Chin get it done? Just Jason Fager hold on. We'll find out in 3 laps. The final UMP points race comes down to this. Green flag is out. Oh, Fager fired very good off the start. Brian Shirley from the 13th starting spot up into second. Now he goes by Wayne Chin that time. Chin may have lost his momentum. Here comes Chin down to the inside. He'll try a slider on Shirley. Can't get it done. Start side by side for the second. That's allowed Jason Fager to make it back ahead. Chin will pull back ahead of him on Shirley. Nearly got into him that time by, but this time with the white flag in the air, Jason Fager has built a 12-car length advantage here in the
Fager is out of the car, and he's a winner of the UMP National Championship here at Eldora Speedway.